Hey Reddit, I was in the most embarrassing and unfortunate situation recently and had to share. A few weeks ago, I was flying cross country to visit my mum. I get pretty intense motion sickness, but can manage it with medication. My flight began smooth enough, but roughly 3 hours in, when everyone was sound asleep, the man next to me started farting. Reddit, let me just say these were the most putrid and stomach-churning farts I have ever smelled. It was like an animal had died in a pile of rotten eggs and then sat in the hot sun for 3 days. I immediately began to feel queasy. I tried to only breathe through my mouth, but I knew I was going to throw up if this continued. Yet I could not bring myself to ask him to stop farting. I asked the flight attendant if I could move seats, but she said no since I was in an exit row. By that point, the situation was dire. The man next to me was tall, so despite being in an exit row, I still had to wake him up to make it to the bathroom. As I was gently trying to wake him up, we hit a patch of turbulence, and I promptly threw up all over him. I felt so terrible, and he was obviously upset. I apologized multiple times and bought him a drink. To my immense relief, he stopped farting once he was awake, and I survived the rest of the flight. It was still a humiliating and uncomfortable rest of the journey. Reddit, what would you have done in my situation?